Hello and welcome back to Webcast News. It is Wednesday, midweek. Let's get started with some of the news. Firstly, in good sports news, 25-year-old Irish footballer Stephanie Roach has been nominated for Goal of the Year at the FIFA Awards. Now, of course, the surprising thing from this is that she's obviously a female, and she's the first woman to ever really be nominated for any kind of award like this, which is a huge step for the women's game. Roach scored the goal in 2013 for Peamount FC against Wexford in an Irish League match, and the goal is absolutely incredible. You have to go and see it. I'll try and link a video in, or if I can't do that I'll put a picture up and I'll link the video below in the description. Her goal is going up against two other goals which both happened in the World Cup in 2014, which were Robin van Persie's diving header for Holland against Spain and James Rodriguez's incredible volley for Colombia against Uruguay. I'll try and link those two goals in the description below as well, so you can see the three. And if you have an opinion, leave a comment down below. Which was the best goal? It'll be interesting to find out what you think. Now in North Korea, it is being reported by South Korean television that they have obtained a document that was done in around about 2010-2011 by North Korea, that anyone with the name Kim Jong-un has to change their name. Now, this is obviously because, as most of you probably already know, the current leader of North Korea is Kim Jong-un, and they want him to be the only Kim Jong-un in the country. Kim Jong-un is not the first one to have this done for him, as his father Kim Jong-il and his father Kim Il-sung also had this rule put up for themselves so that they were the only one of that name in the country. Now, this law was implemented in January 2011, and anyone with the name Kim Jong-un would have to have all documentation changed to whatever name they then got given or had, and any birth certificates from then on with the name Kim Jong-un on were rejected. However, after all this, it turns out that this document may actually not be real, and it's questionable whether this is actually true, because no one actually knows if this has been implemented. Now in animal news that I didn't really expect, the giraffe is now apparently on its way to becoming an extinct animal. This is because of poachers in Africa trying to get the meat from the animals, and the obvious destruction of its habitat as well in the areas that it is in. It's now thought that there are only around 80,000 giraffes left on the African continent, with some subspecies of giraffe already being classified as endangered, and expected to have every species of giraffe endangered by next year. I'm not the biggest fan of giraffes, but it's a sad time for giraffes, and especially the people that like them. Finally, in very worrying news, a woman in a Bristol hospital has gone missing overnight. 30-year-old Charlotte Bevan walked out of the hospital in Bristol, and what's worse is she walked out with her 4-day-old daughter at around 8:30 to 9 PM last night, and they still haven't been found. The hospital and police obviously don't know where she's gone, and friends of hers have gone out looking for her throughout the night. And the worst part about this is that the conditions were really freezing last night, and she apparently only walked out in hospital slippers, some normal hospital clothing, and no coat with the baby. Friends have apparently been very surprised with this happening, because they said that she was very excited to be giving birth and that relations at home with her husband were totally fine. But you don't know what's going on under the surface. It's always very disturbing to see things like this, and I hope the best for everyone involved in this, and I hope that her and the baby are okay. Not the greatest news to end on, but that is where I'm going to end today's video. May not be the longest one I've ever done, but again, I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video out as well, and as always, thanks for watching.